December 18th, 1978, Beijing Great Hall of the People. Deng Xiaoping sits quietly in his chair as the third plenum of the 11th Central Committee begins. He does not speak first, he rarely does. Power no longer needs volume. His small frame hides a mind shaped by purges, prisons, revolutions, and survival. Only 2 years earlier, he was politically dead again, removed, disgraced, erased. Now he listens as the future of China waits on a decision that will never be announced as dramatic, yet will change the lives of hundreds of millions. Deng remembers hunger not as theory, but as memory. He remembers villages with empty bowls, factories without output, slogans without food. Mao is gone, but Mao's shadow still stretches across the room. The question facing China is dangerous because it sounds like betrayal. Can socialism survive without absolute control? Outside Beijing, China is exhausted. Decades of ideological purity have produced equality in poverty. The Cultural Revolution has shattered trust, families, education, and expertise. Farmers work land they do not own and have no reason to improve. Factories meet quotas, but not needs. The nation is unified yet frozen. Deng understands something his peers fear to say aloud. Ideology cannot feed people, slogans cannot build prosperity, and isolation will turn China into a museum of revolution rather than a living power. He does not frame this as abandonment of socialism. He frames it as survival. At the plenum, Deng allows others to speak: reformists, technocrats, survivors like himself. The language is careful, but the meaning is clear. Economic truth will replace political purity. Practice will test theory. Results will matter more than loyalty. Then Deng delivers the sentence that rewrites the rules. It does not matter whether a cat is black or white as long as it catches mice. In that moment, Chinese communism bends without breaking. Markets are no longer enemies. They are tools. The decision is not announced to the world, but it moves fast at home. Collective farming begins to dissolve. Peasants are allowed to profit from their labor. Special economic zones appear along the coast, places like Shenzhen that barely exist, yet will soon burn with factories, lights, and ambition. Foreign investment, once unthinkable, is invited in cautiously, then eagerly. This choice is not bloodless. Workers lose guaranteed jobs, inequality grows, corruption follows opportunity. Deng knows this and accepts it. Stability is his red line, not equality. He believes poverty is more dangerous than imbalance. In 1989, when protests fill Tiananmen Square, Deng chooses order over reform, again authorizing force to preserve the system he rebuilt. The contradiction defines him. Economic openness without political freedom, growth without democracy. The world condemns him, yet continues to trade with the China he created. By the time Deng Xiaoping dies in 1997, China is unrecognizable. Hundreds of millions lifted from poverty, skylines, rising exports flooding the world. The decision made quietly in 1978 has reshaped global economics, power, and politics. Deng never claims credit and never seeks forgiveness. He believes history is not written by ideals, but by outcomes. And as China moves forward carrying both prosperity and control, it does so along the path he chose. In that room, when he decided that survival mattered more than purity,